Imagine spawning into a Minecraft world just to discover a giant barrier trapping you inside a single chunk. Today, I will be spending 100 days in this prison where I will have to use my limited resources to survive and complete objectives to unlock the world around me. This was one of the hardest challenges I have ever taken on and pushed me to complete goals I didn't think were possible as I made my way to this volcano, which is said to hold the secret to escaping the barriers. A far journey and many chunks away from where I started on day one, with a huge thank you to Chunklock for sponsoring this video. So to get started, I want to see what's going on. It seems like we have locked chunks, 8 iron. Is this crazy? I actually can't get through this. Are we just in a box? 2,500 those things. I see at the top it says I have 2,500. Click to, what does it say? Click to unlock. Should I do this? There is a portal up there. What? Okay, I want this one. Confirm, add all, confirm. Chunk 4 unlocked. This is oh, okay. Okay, so we literally get one chunk. Okay, so for this, we need to get materials and we gotta slowly expand our world. What is this? Fisherman worker. So we have tons of custom items here. So what do I do with this stuff? Tutorial, place the worker you received in your inventory on the ground. I can do that. Fisherman worker. Do you think the fisherman worker has to be near water? That might be the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. Let's break this tree and try to get tools. This is a very claustrophobic concept. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, pickaxe, bang. We also have a chest here. Okay. Oh, okay. So we have a cobble generator. Are we really that limited in cobble? Tutorial, head into your island cave and mine some ore to level up your job. Oh. Okay, so when we collect resources, we get money. So this should be enough for a pickaxe. Let's make a furnace really quick. This is a cool like cave that's like already made for us. I need a chest. I need a chest real bad to try to organize what in the world is going on. Okay, so all of our custom stuff is down here. Then we can kind of just start organizing a bit. Is my iron done smelting? Yes, that is not enough to unlock that, but we should probably work on our tools before we just jump into that. I actually have all 3 picks right here. Can I do this real quick? Is that visually satisfying? We also need to get food online, but is my little guy over there making fish? 21, yeah. Let's move this guy to a place that he's not gonna fishing rod our lives out. Right here. Okay, so now you're moved. So then we can collect our fish. Okay, we have food for days. I would like to get a torch down so we can head down to that cave and maybe get some coal. Because if we get, what is it, 8 coal, we can go this way. I wonder if there's like things to explore. Like it looks like we have these like custom structures. I wonder if there's more of them. And I really want to know what this portal is about. I just heard my fish guy. Hardest, we gotta think of a name for this guy. You have a blue hat. We got a bumblebee outfit on, your blue bee. Bang, 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 torches. Ugh, it wants me to chop birch. Birch is my least favorite wood by far, no questions. Oh my god, there's like a beachy area. We gotta get over there. And the cherry wood, okay. I feel like an actual lumberjack, like making scaffolding to chop down the biggest tree you've ever seen in your life. Ah! Okay, clearly I need to go back to lumberjack school. So how are all of you guys doing today? I am really excited to see what this world's gonna look like when we're done. We're almost there. We are almost there. I am a tree chopping extraordinaire. Okay, this is definitely enough birch. So if we come over here, bang, buy chunk, chunk 5. Okay, let's see what this chunk has. Looks like some sugarcane, cobblestone. We're making our way. Let's see if we can get enough coal to go that way. Give me 8. Yes. Okay. So now we can buy another chunk. But why is this like bright? Whoa. Okay. What if I just do this right now? This is insane. We can buy chunks when we're not even on the surface. So now if I buy this, now we have access to more of this cave. Okay. So see, more money and more money. All right. So we're trapped a little bit. We are already at like 100 coins, so it doesn't seem like the money's going to be too big of an issue. We might be able to get full iron. 10. This might be the most successful caving I've ever had in my life. I still just can't get over how cool this concept is. It reminds me of prisons in the old day when you had to mine to progress to the next level of the prison. If anyone remembers what I'm talking about, you would spend like forever at the diamond level and then you go up to like an emerald level. What is the lore here? Is there some overlord Are we in a simulation? A social experiment? I just don't get why we would ever need this. Whoa, 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 whoa. That just dropped coal ore. All right, so we have a magical cobble generator. Okay, so we have prisons mixed with sky block mixed with one block. That's what we're doing here. This is a weird vibe because I feel a level of existential dread that we're trapped in these force fields, but it's also super cozy. I really want this chunk, which means we'd have to unlock one of these to see what it is, or that chunk, which I think is the money one. So then we could see a better overview of the land, and then we could get a better idea of where we want to go. Where was copper? Had to be this one? Yes. Okay. Unlock. So we have chunk 7. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's a bunny. Oh my god, we can get a farm set up. I'm just going to use our coal, probably prematurely, to buy this. Okay, now we have access to up there, and we totally have enough iron for this. Bang. And then it looks like there's a snow area over there. Whoa! There are other structures. So for Skyblock, I think there's usually a lot of these guys. So I wonder if there's a whole species of bluebees that we can get even more of. We could unlock this chunk too. Let's do that really quick. Another one, chunk 10, sugarcane and dirt. Okay, so some of these are very generous in how many chunks we can get so early on. Let's see if we can do some more mining now that we unlock that copper area. We also have to think about what kind of house we want to build. Is there something inspired by being locked in these chunks? Do we build ourselves a prison in the prison? Let's actually use some of this. Confirm. Chunk 11. What does this one want? 8 something or other. Whoa! Is this inflation in front of my eyes? 96 bones, I'm guessing. 1,024 mangrove logs and 25,000 coins. So we found the challenge. This is not going to be as easy as we thought. If I ever want to see the beach, we're going to have to lock in. What do we want to do for a house? What if our base was restricted to the first chunk we ever had? So if I hit F3G, so now we can see chunks individually. And so I kind of want to use this to map out our initial 4 chunks. It also did not occur to me till right now that we had 4 chunks. I think this will be a cool way to remember how we started. So if we could just get this crappy cobblestone wall up, I will never forget my beginnings. I refuse. Ooh, lapis. We can get some enchants going once we find diamonds. Bluebee, you're not even in the border. And there we go. So now if I hit F3G again, gone. And we have a perfect little cobble wall showing our initial 4 chunks. But Bluebee, you have escaped. Let's put Bluebee right here. He always loved carrots. You might not have known that. Now you do. So also, I'm wondering if it would be good to get a wheat farm set up. But there must be a way to get farmers. Common random worker. This is one of the starting items we got. Bang. A miner. We'll put Bluebee 2 down here. Okay, so now he's just gonna mine the stone around him very slowly. So you can craft a farmer. That is expensive, but this is definitely on our to-do list. We should probably get bluebees of every single profession. I really want to see if we can get some diamonds down here. Is this 32 cobble? Okay, we can do that. 32 cobble. Check. Maybe we make an actual mine from the surface. Let's make a mine inside of this rock formation next to the house. That feels kind of fun. It would seem our first major mining project is going to be digging the biggest staircase in the world. This is really reminding me of my first time playing Minecraft back in the day. Just being in a world where you felt like maybe the land was restricted. You never think to appreciate the chunks you do have in your world until they're gone. I think we can make a cool... If I mine this, put that there. I have a little entryway into the mine. That's fun. And then we just keep on digging. No, my pick! Just as the mine finally provided for the first time. Come on, diamonds. I can smell them. This will be good if there's any other chunks. There's probably gonna be one that wants like 10,000 coal. Watch. Ooh. The same cave? Wow. I've been playing so many mod packs, it feels very relaxing to just have time to play vanilla and do something as silly as this staircase. Ooh, another cave. This is expansive. See, look how many chunks we own now. I can run around this free as a bird. I wonder if we could like here. Can we look down and try to find diamond? How did I just unlock the recipe for a conduit? Whoa, 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 whoa. Am I dumb? They're right there. No, is this the big money one? Oh no. Whoa, 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 whoa. I have a ton of money. How did I just get so much money? I mean, I won't complain. Wait, don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Hold on. What do we need to get to the diamonds? How am I gonna get leather to get the book for an enchant table if I do get a diamond pick? We might have to get enough chunks to get cows or a lot of rabbits. So here is the wall. Okay, right here. It wants 16 oak logs. So in theory, if I can get on that chunk and just dig down, I'll be able to get them. Let's see if we can get another pick up and running. So I think this wall all the way down here is for oak wood. So we should have enough on us. Okay, chunk 14. Let's see, that's a good question. How do I know where the diamonds are? Our foolproof plan might be foolable. The diamonds still here, or did I just get rid of them? Oh my god, because every time we expand a chunk, this is changing visually. But look at this. We have a huge deep slate cave. Are those diamonds? We're so back. So you know what? The X-ray thing was cool, but we don't need to do that. This diamond's literally right there. But should I follow through anyway? Just for the love of the game? So this is the edge of the chunk. So I'm thinking it's probably right here. What do we need to unlock this one? 32 dirt. Do I have that on me? 31? We can't be serious. Okay, here's one dirt. Bang. Chunk 15. Oh no, what is this one? So the next chunk wants us to get 16 birch. I am so determined to get these diamonds. Birch, you cannot escape. As much as I don't want you, I need to get to that portal. Why does they... wait, I have the money. So I believe there are professions, such as mining. So I think I leveled up my mining, and that's what unlocked the conduit recipe, and also gave me a lump sum of coins. So maybe that's how I expand these chunks. Wait, do I have this open? Yeah, I could get up to that portal. Maybe we'll do that as soon as we get some diamonds. Here is an iron bucket. Now we can traverse the caves a little easier. This is the most basic thing I've ever built, but I love it. So we believe that the diamonds that I accidentally deleted by buying the chunk were not on this one, but on the next one. So if I F3G again, I believe they should be right here. And with our newfound birch, chunk 16 unlocked. So in theory, if I mine down here until the end of time, we should find diamonds. It's going to be so embarrassing when I get down to the bottom of this and there are no diamonds. Yes! Oh my god. Oh my god, we did it. This feels like a big vein. It's still going. It is still going. 12 is that possible? I mean, I won't complain. Who knows how the mysterious borders work? But that's cool. I'm glad we saw that to the end. Our brilliant strategy has succeeded. This looks like some sort of iron vein. Don't these have raw iron, copper? Whoa, 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 whoa. Amethyst. That is so cool. So remember, this is here when it wants 2,000 amethyst for the next chunk. But I believe if we come over here, we can see that there were diamonds. Yes, sir. This is actually a huge haul. While we are down here with the lava, I think I just saw a pit that had a huge lava pool over somewhere right here. Okay, so let's turn this into a crafting table, and then we can make an entire pick as opposed to half a pick, I guess. All right, let's get enough obsidian for an enchant table. We do have the sugarcane already for paper. We just need a way to get leather. I feel like we're making great progress. I would say this staircase ended up paying off, which is huge. Home sweet home. Hello, Bluebee. So now let's figure out where this portal goes. 500 coins, light work, we're rich. Chunk 17. Is it crazy to just water up this? Ooh, we can see further now. So it's like a little tropical bay area. Wonder if it goes out to an ocean. So what is this? Whoa. Where am I? The Plane of Tranquility. Explore. What is that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. That guy's small. That guy's normal. The Plane of Tranquility. Explore this peaceful... The Plane of Tranquility. Explore this peaceful piece of land and gather a multitude of useful resources. Happy exploring. Okay, this is not tranquil. Whoever thought that's true is lying. Cows. So is... Ooh. I did not get leather. What are you? Friend or foe? You don't look friendly. I'll engage. You want this smoke? What? Ow. The flint mini... Whoa. Whoa. Cluck, cluck. Interact with the cluck, cluck pet. Oh, what? Harvest strawberries? So this place we're at now is called the Plains of Tranquility, and it seems to be this bigger place that you can get other resources from. And there are cows here, but every time I murder one of them, they don't actually give me leather. But I'm getting these crazy custom items like steep stone, strawberries, and there's these golems around that you can fight. Can I mine this? What is this? Jade. What? You could use this ore as worker fuel. One ore will give you 1 minute of fuel with a 2x speed modifier. I may have stumbled onto peak. Okay, I'm back home. This adventure might be a lot crazier than I thought. We have so much custom stuff. Oh, Cluck Cluck is gonna give me coins, I think. It looks like he'll give me 250 coins an hour. Cluck Cluck, you might be the goat. This rain is making me feel the cozy vibes. We need to find a way to get leather. So I think cows are most likely going to be that way. Let's see how far in a line we can get. This wants 12 cobblestone. We can do that. Confirm. Chunk 18 unlocked. Chunk 19. Okay. Oh my god, there's a sheep. Okay, we're getting closer. We are getting closer to cows. Chunk 20 unlocked. Whoa! Is that a volcano? We've lost our minds. Bang. Ooh, we got our first tough one. But this low-key feels doable. Do I just open this one for the love of it? Let's do it. All confirm. Chunk 22. Okay, that was the expensive one. Come on, one more. Here we go. Okay, so this should get us 2 more chunks. 8 coal. Confirm. Okay, chunk 23 with a sheep. I kind of just want to keep pushing as far as we can. Is this a river with logs in it? This might be the coolest thing I've ever done. The quality that's been put into this is ridiculous. What did this want to continue? 96 andesite and 96 granite. Anything to get in the log river. Well, luckily, I have the perfect place that we can go find andesite and granite in my beautiful mine. Oh, easy. Okay. Bang. Bang. Chunk 24. That felt like it was the first kind of difficult one that we were able to do. Wait, we can swim in the river. I'm touching the log. My dreams have come true, but still no cows. And I don't know how we can get rotten flesh yet, because it doesn't feel like things are spawning on the surface at night. We might need to find a spawner. There were rabbits, and rabbits drop rabbit hide, and then 4 rabbit hide turn into leather. Okay, and so now I made this little pen really quick. Ooh, we got a rainbow. That's beautiful. What does this one want? 32 dirt. You know what? I definitely have that, right? Someday, we will own this entire world. Chunk 26. Chunk 27. Oh my... How are we gonna get 1,000 kelp? Let's just get all the chunks open that we possibly can. Okay, 16 oak. Chunk 28. All right, birch. Did that give me birch? Oh, yes, it did. We're just using the chunk that it unlocks before to unlock the next one. 16 birch. Chunk 29. We're on a roll. Okay, sheep. Is this a different sheep? Wait. The animals have free reign. They can just walk between the chunks. There's so many rabbits there. Oh my god. We might not even need cows. 8 copper. Quickly. We're so back. We're actually so back. Bang. Open. Hey, guys. Oh my god, there's so many. We actually found the rabbit chunk. Oh, come on, guys. Come on. You guys, sit tight. Okay. What have I done? The fence isn't high enough. Did they actually hop out? Or am I just losing my mind? Let's see if we can play Find the Rabbits. Where are you going? Oh my god. Oh my god, stop. Stop! Please! Please come back! We're gonna dig a pit here because you guys can't be trusted to do anything. So you're gonna live the rest of your lives in this pit. And as for the few of you that did escape, you will be hunted down someday and tried for your crimes. Well, we can definitely start the breeding. 1, 2, okay. Now we got 4. See guys, you could have had a nice little semi-open pen, and instead, You want to play games. Whoa, 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 whoa. Found a rabbit. Oh my God. You know what? I warned you. I just saw a rabbit run this way. You live this day. You won't live all of them. We got to make a farm. We definitely need a farm. This little river is cute, but it's not farmable. I need to see what the flattest area is. Maybe this, low key. Kind of want to bring everything down to this level. So with all this custom terrain, this world has to be finite, right? It can't just go on forever. So now this land is a little flatter. I think the farmer worker, the Bluebee's cousin, is like a stack of hay bales. We definitely need to start grinding wheat and carrots for the rabbits. Does water till in a square or is it like a circle? But I bet when we get that farmer, they'll be able to just do this on their own, at least in some radius. You know what, Bluebee? Until we get you set up with another fishing rod, you can come hang out inside. Maybe like here. Yeah. Could someone mention Bluebee in the comments down below? It would make me the happiest person in the world. Tell me that is not the perfect name for this gentleman. I'm excited to build up a stone wall here. I just don't think we have the resources to really do it. We got like 3 stacks. I need an enchant table. So the plan might be to do a crazy mining trip until we have enough stone and everything to start upgrading up here. I really think there must be a way to get this miner to mine this block. What if we fill it all with dirt and just replace all the stone? You right here. You want that block? You can't have that block. You want that block? No. Okay. I think we got this to work. Yeah, he's not switching blocks. So one time this turned into a coal ore. I wonder if it can keep doing that. But either way, now we're gonna have a ton of cobblestone that we could use to build this wall. We got to think of a different name for that guy. He is not Bluebee. Let's analyze the outfit. We got blue overalls and a ginger beard. You're George. Bluebee, you have a much more original name, but that guy will forever now be George until I forget that I named him George in about 10 minutes. Let's get all of our charcoal. I just want to go down to the mine and see how much we can explore because I'm hoping we can find a spawner. Now, what is down here? Diamonds. That's huge. So we're gonna need a ton of diamonds because I really want a farmer worker because I'm hoping that could just produce like, yeah, wheat and carrots. But we need a compacted diamond hoe and all of this stuff. But the compacted diamond hoe is the problem because to get compacted diamonds, you need 81 diamonds per. I really wish I had 4 sugarcane. There's no way. I was just looking at this, then I turned around. I was like, oh, this must be my staircase. But here's a spawner, but it isn't working. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, now it's working. We might be so back. That's actually, whoa. Oh my God. We can get spiders. I was just wandering around the caves. I thought I was losing my mind. Oh my God, I'm so glad I turned around. We definitely got to unlock this chunk. So let's dig all the way up to the surface so that we know where this is and then open that. What is this? 8 copper. We can do that. Ooh, coal ore. So yeah, he can get coal and iron. That is crazy. I'm actually gonna need to make some armor because if those spiders mess us up, it's over. Let's make a sword too now that we have it. I really want to make this a fortress. Fortress 4 chunk. The 4 chunk tris. 4 tris. The number 4 tris. Is that aura? This is gonna be the fortress. We have enough to make full armor. Chestplate, pants, boots, helmet. There we go. I still can't believe we found that. Confirm. I am so excited. I'm so ridiculously excited. Oh my God, they don't fight back. Oh, this is the best thing that has ever happened to me. String and spider eyes. So if we ever find a chunk that needs that, we are in business. Okay, I expanded the room a little in case they're running out of room. But look at this. This is just 7 spiders. It's cool that they stack up with a number. No way. So now we can get wool. I don't know what we would need wool for right now, but this is a good start. So now we got to find a zombie one. That's the bigger issue. Wasn't one of our items a upgrade? Yeah. Worker XP upgrade gives 150 experience to your worker by simply clicking on your place worker with this item in hand. Okay. Eat this. Level 3. Ooh, and you have more storage. Oh, with the string, we can now have Bluebee up and running again because we can make fishing rods. How much wheat? 16 wheat. We can open something. Let's do this chunk. Bang. Bang. Chunk 32. 4 sugarcane. That's easy too. Open. 16 wood. Bang. Chunk 34. This wants coal. Easy. Chunk 35. We are almost at the water. Actually, we could even get down to the beach. We're in the water. I wonder what's at the top of the volcano. Oh, it goes so high up. I can see it right there even. Wow. We got to get over there. Oh, right here, wool. That's a lot of spiders. And then the fit. Okay, so we could, in theory, open this one. But I bet there's a worker that I could put down there that might just harvest the spiders. 500. I can do that. Add all buy. It looks like we're slowly kind of getting the square of what we can reasonably get right now. I'm starting to see the vision of how we can progress this. Yeah, so there is a hunter that can kill passive and hostile mobs. Still rough, but doable. So we just need to get a ton of leather. Our walls are slowly fading away. So we got the rabbits going. We're really just waiting on the carrot production to start booming. And then we need to find a skeleton and zombie spawner. Here's the big cave. I think we should just keep trying to dig this. And hopefully we'll find another giant cave that can lead us to a spawner. Well, we're now thoroughly in deep slate. No! Diamonds! No! Please! Whoa! What is this? Whoa! Wait a minute. This is a spawner. Who are you? Zombie. Oh my god. I didn't even notice this. We must have just unlocked this. And there's diamonds. Where are we? Well, this might be the greatest thing that's ever happened. ×2. So now we just need to find a skeleton one. And we have all three. All right, big guy. Okay, I didn't like that they didn't stack up for a second. That scared me. But yes, now we can get rotten flesh. I hope we can make some sort of tunnel that just connects, hopefully all three, assuming we can find a skeleton one together. I am so excited. The idea that we have so limited space and we're just navigating these tunnels to find these obscure spawners. I'm gonna put a sign here along our mine that says like, zombies. That way. Yes. So yeah, that's just from the chunks we just bought. What is this one? 32 dirt. We have 30. 1, 2, sir. Open up. Chunk 37. It's interesting because every time you open a chunk, you kind of have to backtrack to see if it unlocked something on any verticality. So even places we might have already been are opened up now like this was. Well, following the tunnel kind of worked. So let's keep going. Whoa, there's a raw iron copper. What? There's a raw iron block here. No. Well, we're back at the diamond spot. I refuse to abandon my beautiful cave mine thing. We are going all the way down. Hey, bedrock. No skeleton spawner, but we have finished the mine. So now I can just walk all the way back up and it'll go straight to the surface next to the house. That is so cool. And all of our trees grew. George, what do you got for me? You're working. You're working hard. I wonder if I can make some sort of contraption that brings some of these guys, like filters out the babies and brings them to a hunter. We are going to need so much wheat for these minions. Ooh, we might be able to finish the farm here. Is that it? I think so. Is this fully done? Success! A whole completed farm. Sheep! Oh my god. Yo, sheep, I got wheat. Oh! We might be so back. Okay, because then we could just make shears and we can harvest these guys no problem. Because there is that goal that wants a ton of wool. Okay, let's just expand the pen. Bang. That should give you a ton of grass to work with. Shear. 2 white wool. Okay, I just realized as a design flaw that when I actually have a bunch of sheep, they cannot be connected to this. Okay, that's a lot more practical. Now I know I saw a second sheep over here. How much does this want to open? 4 iron. We can do that. New chunk time. This one? Nope. This one? Yep. Chunk 38. Sheep. Sheep, 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 sheep. Do you think we can pull him through? We can. Come on, buddy. Cross the little beach. Thank you. Wonderful. Wool production is now online. Ooh, okay, so now this one's kind of feasible. It's gonna take a long time, but it is feasible. This one's kind of feasible too. 512 rotten flesh. So this might be the side that's kind of doable to open. We haven't seen any chickens yet, but I'm hoping soon-ish. I feel like there's some easy ones that we're just missing. Like this is 16 wheat. We can do this. Bam. Chunk 39. Let's just kind of go around the perimeter and just nail this down. So this is 1,500 coins. We can do that. Chunk 40. Did that rabbit just ended its own life? I can't even get the drops. Oh wait, I can get the drop. Yes. 8 wheat. Oh my god. Wait, we've reached the oh god. So there's definitely some sort of progression that we are going to get checked by. So that wanted 4 sugarcane. We can do that. Okay. Confirmed. Chunk 43. Excuse me, Mr. Birch Tree. I know I said I didn't want to cut you guys down anymore, but I hate birch as it is. Confirm. I've almost made it around the whole perimeter. 16 wheat. Confirm. Chunk 45. 4 sugarcane. I can get that really quick. Okay, so the sugarcane one is right here. Chunk 46. We might have unlocked every chunk that's realistic, which means that we can start focusing on more serious goals. Bluebee, chat, I think I figured it out, okay? So if I go into my menu here, there's a shop. And the shop, I can sell these custom items I've been getting. And a strawberry sells for 9 coins each. Now you may be like, how do we get strawberries? Well, you should remember that we got strawberries and seeds from the Plane of Tranquility. It says that they can be planted in potted soil, which we have, which then might be what this watering can is for. So let's pick an area like right out here. Whoa. Whoa. I didn't know we were built like that. And then can I take these strawberry seeds? No. Maybe it needs to be watered first. Okay. Then can it? Okay. 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 We're in business. Bang, 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 bang. And then I can plant all these strawberry bang, bang. So yeah, this will grow strawberries. And then we can sell them. So if we do that, for example, let's just sell 2. Okay, so we just made 18 coins. That's crazy. Can I turn these into seeds? No. And then to make more of these, we need fertilizer. George, status report. You're doing okay. I'm grateful for George and Bluebee, but I low-key think, especially Bluebee, is a little useless. Sheep, it's time for your first breeding. Yes. Okay. I gotta remember to make sure I'm actually breeding the rabbits. Whoa, the strawberries are growing. They turned into like bushes. That's cool. So there is one thing that's not fully connecting for me yet. I think we're starting to get a bigger sense of the picture of how we can expand this. But how do we get these saplings for trees that it wants us to have? I see this chunk here that has this spruce tree. So we could get spruce saplings that way. There's this structure that seems to be some sort of like frozen cabin with a lot of hay bales. I really think we need dark oak wood. Like, what is this one? That's mangrove, which would be that tree there. So I see how we get that one. I see how we can get spruce. I just have yet to see dark oak. Is it something in the shop? Oh wait, oh my god, you can scroll down. Buy price 10,000 coins. Oh my god. So we could buy some of the resources we probably need if we could find a good way to start producing money. Wait. So instead of 10,000 for a sapling, what if I buy 64 dark oak leaves? Hold on. Am I cooking? In theory, if we do this, can't we get a sapling? Or did I just waste a bunch of money? Oh my god, we're so smart. $10,000, I think not. Okay. So that's how we can get the wood we need for the different things. So now that should just grow eventually, right? And we have an extra. There's also another part of this, which is these areas that we're unlocking. So we have the Plane of Tranquility through the portal up there, but there's also the Beaver Valley and all these places, the Hidden River, and all this stuff could have increasingly good resources. But to get to the Beaver Valley, it says we need the Adventurer rank. Now the ranks seem to be this system where we need to deposit items in order to rank up. So if we access this, we can see all the stuff we need in order to get to Adventurer rank so we can go to the Beaver Valley. So when all of this comes together, maybe that's how we get these crazy amounts of like rotten flesh and stuff. Wait a minute, the volcano has a cave in it. So I think we need to pick a goal. Do we want to fight for the volcano or this little winter shack? I think my choice is obvious. I want to see how tall this gets. And luckily, this seems to be kind of the easy path. We might need to set up a composter so that we can get bone meal, and then we're just gonna have to start spamming dark oak. And at the same time, we really need an enchant table. Wait a minute, can we just buy leather? $1,500. Okay, so like I kind of like this because the shop seems like it would kind of be a cheap way to just progress, but it is not easy. $1,500 for a piece of leather. I guess to get the enchant table, all we need is 1 leather, but all the books and everything is probably miserable. So we still need to fight the Great Rabbit War. Did my strawberries grow? Oh my god. I think they did. How do I... Ugh. That was scary. That grew a strawberry and a seed. I don't know if this is the most effective system in the world, but it's not terrible. Oh, and then you could set a farmer up to these. Okay, rabbits, it is your time. Everyone group up. I'm so sorry. That is so sad. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. So now we can turn this into our first leather. There we go. And so now let's get all the sugarcane harvested again. Oh, and we even got a rabbit's foot. That's crazy odds. That's a... Yo, dark oak wood. Okay, this is actually great timing. Hold on. Let me grab our 4 obsidian, turn this into paper. Paper, book. What do I need? 2 diamonds. Bang. This is actually, for being trapped, this is actually a lot of fun. Okay, enchantment table. And now let's go for efficiency. First enchanted tool. We could kind of just start shredding dark oak wood. I am getting in that cave if it is the last thing I do. I need to know what's in the volcano. And it just goes so high. These both feel really doable. I might have to get Blue Boy. Blue Boy. I might have to get Bluebee up and running again. All right, Bluebee, it's time to work for a living. 1, 2, 3. Bang. I'll even enchant it for you. I'm breaking 1. Good enough. You could chill out with all the sugarcane. We still haven't solved the mystery of how to get more workers, though. Because math-wise, we need near 200 diamonds to get another worker because of these compact diamond tools. So it'd be really great for something like this. I just don't see how it's possible. Once we could get looting 3, we're going to be in huge business. I kind of don't want to start the serious dark oak gathering until I have a really good axe, which means you guys need to step up the pace. Sheep-wise, you might be the priority right now. I think I want a chunk that is purely sheep farm. Would it be crazy to put it up on there? How am I gonna get the sheep up here? This feels like a Mario level or something. Would it be cool if this whole little plateau and then I make a cave here that's also part of the sheep pen? I think that's what I want to do. Because the spider spawner is kind of below this, and it makes sense to me that string and wool are near each other. You know what I just realized? I think it's been long enough now that I forget the old fence recipe. Was it this? That's actually insane that I forget. I'm getting old. It's over. All right, fellas, we're going on an adventure. So this is the first challenge. I'm thinking we kind of just make a staircase. Able to follow me up here? You are. Okay. Light work. So now we could breed all of these guys to our heart's content. However, I did just realize that this isn't going to work because the floor cannot be stone. If we extend it out to here, I think they should be smart enough to come out and get the grass. Perfect. And then hopefully we could just breed them up to a number that we can just get like all of the wool almost at once. So this is just 1,400 dark oak logs. I could be crazy, but I feel like that would not be that hard. But I still really want an upgraded axe before I try to do it, but I should still probably chop down a tree every time it comes. Okay, so each tree is about half a stack. If we get enough saplings stored up, then we could probably just start making a whole field of those trees. Is there a place that I can designate the dark oak chopping area? Maybe up here? This is kind of cool. Okay, so let's get this dark oak planted here. And then we could use this little upper area to start farming for more wood. See, that's another 3 saplings and the tree's already back. Almost 2 stacks. How many stacks do we need? How much is 1,400 wood? So we need about 22 stacks of wood. Holy. So my daily routine is getting a little solidified. I come over here, I stare at the cave, and then I go breed the rabbits and breed the sheep and trim the sheep and cut the logs. We're getting out of here. Breed the rabbits, breed the sheep, cut the tree, breed the rabbits, breed the sheep, chop the tree. I think there's enough of these guys that we can get some more leather for the enchant table, which I really need because I need a faster axe. If I could get looting on a sword, but there's just no way we're gonna get that before, oop, that was a baby, before we actually get the full enchantment table. The rest of you are free to go. Okay, here's 2 bookshelves, high tree. Bluebee's taking a break. Slacking off as usual. Give me this. How do I switch these? Take this one. Thank you. Rhinestone, bang, unenchant my axe. Could we get efficiency 2? Of course not. Why would we? Whoa! Yes, we can. Efficiency 2 and breaking 1. That's huge. We need so much wool. Can you put like fortune on shears or something? 131 out of 768. That doesn't include the wood in the chest. That's just from breaking 2 trees just now. I might want to do a bit of a building project because it's very annoying to cross this. What if we make some sort of bridge? We have a lot of cobble. George, are you working hard? He's got a crazy beat. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that was Cole. You messed up the beat. Try again. Ooh, you hear that? Yeah. Talk to him. Talk to him. Am I losing my mind? I lost it. Okay, so this rock formation is on the back of the mine. I feel like we could open it up on this side. Let's like staircase up one, and then we can go across. No! The farm! Now tell me that is not the most beautiful bridge you have ever seen. Oh no. My strawberries! I forgot to put the strawberries in the routine. So how much wool do I get from one of these now? Ooh, that's a lot. So we need 1,000, I think. Yo! Everyone line up! Okay, it looks like 42 wool. Which isn't great, but it's definitely a start. I think I'm gonna save half a stack of this. But how much does that put us at? 416 out of 1 stack. Wow, we are far off. How about this? 1,000 and then the 128. Blueby, how much raw cod do you have? None. Blueby, put yourself together, bruh. I'm wondering if we can make a chocolate-themed bridge. And then just flip them all. Okay, that's a start. Gotta get rid of the rest of the cobble eventually. Okay, we're reinvesting some wood back into the dark oak bridge. How does this look stripped? Ooh, 1, 2. It's still not great, but it's something. I actually like this a lot. This is fun. This bridge is really dark, but I think this will look cool. Bang, bang. I think that's cute. I just walked past the... I just went by the bridge column and thought it was a dark oak tree and went to go cut it. Just never mind. I just saw the bridge column and went to go cut it because I thought it was a dark oak tree. Must chop more. Okay, Blueby, you have done it. If we take the raw cod over here, I think this is enough. Bang. Okay, that's the fish done. Now we just need 1,000 wool. But also, we might not even want this tile. Well, obviously we want it, but it might not get us to the volcano. How many chunks do you think that is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Maybe, in my head. That makes sense. I really hope there's a stretch of easier ones after this. Probably not. Tell me this is not a cozy little area. Like reading a book right here or something. I like the vibe. It's very simple, but this might be my favorite area so far. Someday I'm gonna get to level 30 off of this. I promise. First over a stack haul of wool. Oh my god, we have an escape. Yeah, you can't go back now. Isn't this sick? The Dark Oak Garden. I think this is enough wood to finish one of the stacks. Yes, okay, 75 towards the second one. We're getting closer. Ooh, level 25. I'm telling ya, level 30 is behind the next door. Oh my god. Look how many of them there are. Yo! Ready? Ready? And go. Oh my god. We're actually getting low on our crops. They're not growing faster than the rabbits are breeding. We're getting closer. Ooh. Halfway-ish. Not really at all, but close. These shears are about to finally break. There we go. Wow. How much wool is an entire shear. We almost have a row of wool. New shears. I should have saved the old ones and put them in an item frame. I think my axe is low enough durability now that I want to see if we can get a higher level of efficiency. And then let me breed all of you guys. It looks like we barely have any rabbits. I think I came in here with a stack of carrots. How many are there? All right, what if I just take out the sword and start going crazy? Oh, I almost just dropped the population to 0. 42 hide turns into 10 leather. Now we have 3 more bookshelves. I don't know what we need for efficiency 3, but this is still good progress. So I can get a guaranteed efficiency 2 now. Efficiency 2, unbreaking 2. So then would it be smart to unroll the old axe, get a flat efficiency 2? That's kind of mid. Maybe we unroll again? Okay, I'll take it. Jeez. And we definitely have enough iron for an anvil, thanks to mining earlier and George. This could be the little workshop. There we go. Efficiency 3. So this will help get the rest of the logs we need a little faster. Okay, trees. Meet sharper axe. How do you think the efficiency enchantment makes something faster? Is it making it sharper? Is it like a better swing or something? A better handle? Surely this gets us halfway. I still don't think that's halfway, but it's halfway to 700. I think it's time we put one of these in. Sheesh. Hello, my friends. I bring more uncooked bread. I need to expand the tree area because they are not growing fast enough. Yay, my new tree grew. It's kind of short though. Is it because of this overhang? Interesting. Blueby, I don't like when you just sit here staring at nothing all sad like. Blueby, welcome back to the house. You're coming in. You're facing the wrong way. Nope, I'm over. Hello? Hi, Blueby. George! Are you hard at work? Yes, sir. Love to see it. Okay, surely this is enough wood. Right? It's gotta be. Please be enough. No! Okay. One more tree. Hopefully the final dark oak tree. Moment of truth. Is the next one gonna be really hard or medium difficulty? Chunk 47. Ooh. 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 Wow. That's a lot to digest. Acacia versus oak. Okay. This is a lot. That's a lot of wood. That's a lot of cobble, but we have a lot of cobble. This is rough. I don't even know how to make a lightning rod. And I definitely don't have that much copper. But copper is really easy to get. Okay, so a lightning rod is 3 copper ingots, which means 1,500 copper ingots, which is 24 stacks of copper. This is a lot more doable, and I want more of the ocean anyway. Both of these go in that direction, though. Okay. Acacia and oak it is. So we can do the same trick as before, like we did with the dark oak to acacia leaves to try to get a sapling. Whoa, this is the highest I've been. This looks insane, the way it all mirrors off each other. Okay, I have 1 sapling, 2 saplings. Okay, that's better than nothing. 1, 2. So maybe we'll get the full acacia done and then move on to oak. So we have 5 bookshelves, which means we need 10 more to get level 30. I'm hoping that won't be that hard, but I'm thinking it might be a better option than trying to get all this acacia and oak logs. Because for the 24 stacks of copper we need, for this would not be horrible with a Fortune 3 pick. And then all the stone for this we have. But basically every time we open one of these, we're opening 2 slots to get closer to the volcano. And I'm worried that if we keep going in this way, we might reach 2 dead ends. And if we keep working towards both, we might be fine. But we're gonna need so much rabbit hide. If we just had 2 cows, this would be the easiest thing in the world. And look at that. Both acacia trees are ready to go. The first chopping. So 10 logs per tree. Ugh. Depending on how fast these grow, this might be brutal. It'd be so much better if we had a whole forest. There's just not a lot of flat land. I think I'm gonna try to expand this way and connect these 2 plateaus here and here. But I gotta get rid of these trees. So if I connect these, do a little bridge like this, this could give us more tree chopping room. See the vision? I see the vision. I'll cover that with moss down there. That looks kind of nice. If you have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. It means a lot to me that you would stick around. I know a lot of you like the more co-op stuff, so it's really cool that you would get this far. I think doing vanilla content more could be fun, especially if I can get good at replay shots. This is very relaxing. I also really want to get better at building. Nothing in this right now is that spectacular. I think the bridge is cute, but aside from that, we don't got a castle. I remember I put these walls down and wanted to make some sort of fortress. Whoa! We still have a chunk we haven't opened. Freedom! Huh. I can't believe I missed that. It was just like in the middle of everything on this hill. I have no idea how much paper we need. Do we have enough? No, definitely not. Okay, a few more acacia. Some of these trees are short. Breed, my children. Give me your hides. Why is my fake forest not foresting? Hey, grow. Is it because of you? You blocking the sun? Definitely dead. Tree removal company is a go. Is that not why you're not growing? I don't get what the problem is. Today is day 724 of waiting for these acacia trees to grow. If they do not grow soon, I will not make it to the volcano. It will surely perish in this cage that I have found for myself. Please. Please! God, if we just had a cow. If we just had a... Hide. I see hide. Ah! Ah! Yeah! Hey! Hey! Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Hey! Yes! The acacia wood runs dry. I now know that if there's any hope of making it to the volcano, any hope of escaping this prison, we will have to resort to capitalism. Bookshelves! $25 a pop. More. More. Yes. Yes. Rabbits. Ready to breed. For the green orbs. Zombies. Abandoned. But not forgotten. Yes. Yes. Okay, rabbits. It's time. Once again. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. One level to go. Over halfway. 4 bars. Come on. Please. Please. So close. Oh my god. Yes! Let's get 3 new nice diamonds. Let the guardians of the barrier smile down upon me. No! Okay. Well, we have these 2 that we can try to enchant and then combine together. Efficiency 4 again, so that's a good sign. If we can get lucky. The acacia provides! That's like 4 trees. Hello, rabbits. Please get me back to level 30. I require it. If we could get Fortune 3, I think we're back in it. If we can't get Fortune 3, we might fail. I have so many saplings down, but they will not grow. I don't know what the acacia conditions are. I swear the sheep are giving less XP than the rabbits. There's probably just a lot less of them. But still, it feels pathetic. See, like, how much do you guys give? I'm at half a bar. Look at that. What? Okay. Please. Efficiency 4. Please give me fortune. Please. I hate my life. I hate my life. Everyone, let's go look at the volcano that we are just not gonna get to. I want to go in there so bad. Look at that cave, and it goes so high up. Rabbits, I need you to start breeding faster. Breed like rabbits. Is that not the saying? The farms are doing okay, but they're a little slow. Just like the tree production. Go figure. So I'm trapped by these giant barriers, and so I created these dirt walls in a pit to house rabbits. For my own purpose of escaping. Am I no better? Is that the moral of the story? Okay, so the acacia trees out here are growing, but still none in the original dark oak spot. It's kind of weird. Chickens would be so huge if we had any. We have so many seeds from the farm. This should get me to level 30 though, right? Come on, sheep. Do your job. Thank you. On this day, we're finally gonna be lucky enough to get fortune. Watch. Bang, bang. Oh. I actually feel so defeated. Fortune 2? Oh my god. This is the shortest tree I've ever seen. What is this? What? 7 rabbits just died. I think they keep jumping up here, then jumping off. I am so scared for what the ones after this are gonna be. I can't even make a guess. 2,000 acacia logs. Obviously. Breeding animals is kind of crazy for XP. Get me the rest of the way. You can do this. I believe. Light work. Actually light work. Please? We cannot be serious. Bang. There we go. Okay. Who wants another efficiency 4 diamond pick? Oh my god. Fortune 2. So I should have just taken the Fortune 2 twice. Oh. Oh, I accidentally just held carrots at the top of the ladder and a stack of rabbits just... Oh, wow. That was one of the scariest things I've ever heard. Okay, rabbits, no deaths this time. Light work, fellas. Light work, fellas. Yes! Fortune 2. That is a start. The saddest thing about that rabbit incident is that I didn't get any XP. We might be finally getting to a point that I can't chop the trees faster than they grow. Okay, we're a little over halfway on the acacia. Honestly, I didn't think we would get that far. Chopping logs gives you a lot of money. If you look above my health bar, it looks like we're at 290. A 290 streak because I keep up 300. Sheesh. They're growing faster than I can break them. Oh my god, there's another one. They are literally forming a canopy. Oh my god. Okay. I think we have enough acacia, which honestly is not a phrase I ever thought I was going to say. So if I come right here, bang, bang, done. Now we just need all the oak. I finally built up enough saplings that farm was pretty good. So in theory, if I just switch it all to oak saplings, this might be really easy. Light work, 40 oak saplings. George, is your pick broken? George has been working up a storm. Ah! George! So let me just run around like a crazy person and try to replace all the acacia saplings. Okay, I think all the acacia is removed and our first oaks are starting to grow. These are even shorter than the acacia ones. Oh my god. And I think finally this is grown enough that I can get to level 30. Hello, sheep! Oh, whoa. They're entity cramming each other. Let's go on a murder spree. Thanks, sheep. Rabbits. I think they got this. This should be light work. Yes. Give me something good. Whew. All that work just to get that. Do we have an anvil? Yes, we do. And as always, we named the pick like because you should go like and subscribe. So with this, I think we could get all the copper we need for the thing. But now that the logs are going so well, I want to quickly finish that. I'm actually in the boss fight of all trees. Okay, that's 2 stacks. This won't be that bad. Oh my god. I appreciate the giant trees, but I also don't. Oh my god! Another one! Oh my gosh. Does fortune work on carrots? It does, right? 7. Oh my god. Okay, so we're over halfway on oak. We need 4-ish more stacks. That's crazy. Whoa! We got a beehive. Does it actually have bees? I heard one. Bee? No? My fault. No. The trees are all back. No. Okay. I believe this is enough. Oh my gosh, if the next thing has wood in it, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay. Chunk 49. Please be easier. Oh god. Oh my god, we're so close. Oh, we can see the top though. Ooh, I need to get over there. We're like 3 away, maybe 4. This low-key feels like the best option. But how do I get melon seeds? Capitalism? 10,000? I don't think I can grow 500 melons. Let's see how hard it would be to get this much copper. So I believe we need 24 stacks of copper for that many lightning rods. Okay, 1 vein with fortune 3 and we already have 2.5. So this might not be horrible. Maybe copper is light work. Okay, that's 25% done. This is not nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Okay, so I think this should be enough. And there's more coal right here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is enough. Now I just need 24 furnaces to cook it all. Where do I want to put my wall of furnaces? This way. Look at all of that. So then, while that cooks, we need to work on, what was it, 256 grindstones? So I've been smelting this. I actually don't know how to make a grindstone off the top of my head. So I believe it's this, and like that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 stack, 2 stacks, 3 stacks, and 4 stacks. That has to be the most amount of grindstones I've ever made in this game. Bang, 256. Okay. Now we need 1,024 of this smooth stone, which I think is just smelting stone again. And the 1,024 should be 16 stacks. Where's all the coal? Okay, all the furnaces are done. Let's start collecting. Is this gonna get us level 30? So now if we stack these up like this, lightning rods. And we need 8 stacks of them. And just like that, 8 stacks of lightning rods. This is definitely the hardest one I think we've done. The wood takes a long time, but 24 stacks of copper is crazy. Bang. Okay. The last thing and the hardest thing is stone. Well, fellas, I have made a forest. Oh my god. Look at this. It's actually dense. Actually, while I'm in the coal shortage, this might be what we need. So we need a lot of fuel for all that stone, and I guess I'm gonna use this. But I can't wait for the next one to be 2,000 oak log. Ooh, we have honey. So there must actually be bees that I just am not having the pleasure of seeing. Okay, so we have most of it cooking, but I need to get some more wood. I tore down most of the forest, so we should have enough fuel to cook the rest of this. Okay, so now we just have to wait for all this to smelt and we'll be back in business. So what's your guess? What do you think is behind the copper rod fiasco? Will it be an easier way to get around? Or are we gonna be cooked on getting 500 melons? I'm just gonna start grabbing it and running it over. Bang. So that's 608, 884. This is the last one. Bang. Woo! Chunk 50. Okay. So that's the chunk we can't do. What is this gonna be? Oh gosh. Oh no. Okay. Ugh. That's definitely worse than the melons, or at least just as bad. That would be kind of easy. And if you can buy one, that would be easy-ish. Unfortunately, this might be our best bet. We want to do it within loaded chunks of the forest. Where is the best place for a melon farm? Maybe just down here. So the way I think I want to do it is by setting up 7 lanes. I don't know if this matters, but maybe we do water, melon place to grow, and then we do that down 64. So first things first, let's buy a melon seed. Confirm. So that was 10k. Bang. I want to speed it up, so let me get a couple. Actually, why don't we just make a composter and use all of our saplings? Okay, so now I have a composter. If I take all these seeds, that's 2 bone meal. Do saplings work better? So 1 stack of saplings and we get 5 bone meal. That should be enough to grow 1 stem. Whoa, do not fall on it. Okay. So now that is a full melon stem. I think it could technically go here too, but hopefully if we plant them out, it can't. Then I gotta get this birch forest planted. Okay, we're back in business. I think I'm gonna use the last of our diamonds to upgrade my tools. Oh, I'd like to do my hoe, but we don't have enough. Maybe I'll go for the repair. Okay, repair. Disenchant. I think I need Silk Touch. Efficiency 3 on Breaking 3. That is actually kind of terrible. Oh, the repair took my levels. I'm an idiot. All right. Well, now we have a backup axe. The first birch dawns in front of our eyes. Melon? Okay, the ground is at least wet now. I like how this is going right up to the wall. This is cool. And it's actually the melon one, which is kind of crazy. So then the other side should kind of mirror it, I think. So this will be the hoe side. Oh my god, it grew. Oh my god. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Emergency. 3 melon slices. Okay. Then 3 melon slices turn into 3 more seeds. That is exponential growth. So now we could do 3 more. And I even have a few more bone meals. Bang. Now we have 2 stems and 4 growing. Maybe this isn't that bad. This reminds me so much of Stardew Valley. It's like waking up and doing a routine. No, I can't buy that chunk. Thanks for reminding me. But it's like doing a weird routine and slowly progressing. And it's very cozy. I accidentally held carrots again. Oh my god. So let me unenchant this. What would I get? Unbreaking 3, please. Fortune, that doesn't work. I can't have that. Wait, would fortune give me more melons? Another melon. 6. Oh my god. Okay, sheep, you gotta clutch the rest of the level 30. This is your time to shine. Your one moment. Do not let it pass. Oh, that's it. That's it. Light work. Easy money. Easy money. There we go. I really think we need a silk axe for the harvesting. That's what I'm trying to get. Oh god. Oh, brother. Here we go again. Okay, time to start the great birching. My least favorite wood in all of Minecraft. Actually, that's not true. Acacia's probably worse. Okay, that's 2.5 stacks. How many do I need? 12? Melon! 5 more slices. Melon! Okay. That's 1 row done. I see a melon. Come here. 8. Ooh. So we do still want Silk Touch because 9 slices make 1 melon. So the most a melon can drop is 9. But if we just had Silk Touch, we'd be getting 9 as the melon block anyway, instead of having to craft them. But if we did never get Silk Touch, I guess it's not the end of the world. So much birch! It must be eradicated. All of it. None may live. I can't wait till the one after the melons is like, you need 500 lightning rods. Oh, brother. How are you guys doing? Everyone's okay? Yeah. Oh my god, I put it in my offhand. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of dead rabbits. Yes, sir. Oh my god. I'm not even gonna get level 30 off of this. Oh. That was easy. The rabbits got us there one way or the other. Please? Okay. Listen. Oh, wow. Melons? 2 melons. Now, see, this is what I'm talking about. Exponential growth. Okay, so just to experiment, I can turn this into a melon. Okay. Hello, my friends. Melon. 7 slices. Officially over halfway. Okay. We will not kill the rabbits. I'm gonna eat one of them. And babushka. Okay. Feel good about this one. Hiya! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Whoa! No way. I was tearing down this tree and we found a rift in the barrier. That's crazy. But it doesn't look like I can get through it. Is that 4 melons? 1, 2, 3, 4. 27. Sheesh. So they're gonna grow there. Gonna grow here. Okay, we got another melon. This is taking a while, and I'm getting worried we are not getting to the volcano. But I'm going to do everything in my power to get there. This is now completely done. Okay, so this was water. This is planted. What is this? Water? No, that's where it grows. This is water. Okay, so then this has to be hoeable. This got weirdly asymmetric at some point. Like right here. How did this happen? I guess this side is no, they grow here, water. So, place, plant, water. Plant, place, water. Plant, place, water. Plant, place, water. Plant, place, water. But how did that occur? Because this was place, plant, water. Plant, place, water. Place, plant, water. Plant, place, water. I messed this up somehow. And I don't know how. Whoa! We're getting 2 melons in different rows. I think that's a first. So that's 10 melon slices. We definitely don't have enough seeds yet. 11 seeds coming up. Is this row done? Yes. So this is the last row. And then they'll place here, and then we just have a wasted row for no reason. I feel like I could have optimized this better. But whatever. We need more birch wood, and I need to unload my inventory immediately. Have the carrots grown yet? Yes. I always thought it was weird that fortune works on carrots and potatoes, but doesn't work on wheat. Or it does work on wheat, but wheat can only produce 1 wheat, and then the fortune works on the seeds, which I guess is kind of useful, but not really. I hope you guys are having a good start to your, oh my god, a good start to your springs. That's what just started, right? Yeah, Q2. So far, YouTube's going decent. We had a bit of a break for the first season. Winter / Q1 / whatever that weird half winter, half spring is. But I only got out, I think, 3 videos in like 3 months, which is a little low for what I hope to do. Oh my god, I'm gonna lag out. Now I'm trying to do weekly videos, and this will be the first time in a year of doing this that we will hit it, I think. Because we just had Cisco's Prominence, and then that went into, what was the last video? Restless Horizons. And now this is coming out, and that'll be my first time getting 4 videos out in a row. A whole month of consecutive uploads. So I'm feeling good. This has been a more fun, relaxing adventure, I would say, than the craziness of super modded stuff. Do you guys really not have more levels? Yeah, you do. Am I in a horror movie? What in the world just happened? But there are a lot of videos that I am super excited for you guys to see. We'll see how long the weekly streak lasts, though. Can you guys give me more XP? I need to get a Silk Touch axe. Urgently. Hello? I just got some wheat that we can take up to the sheep. The rabbits ending their own lives might be the scariest thing out of this series. Oh my god, it's so loud. I literally cannot hear anything while I do this. If you guys are saying anything at home, I'm sorry for ignoring you. We are so cooked for levels. Ow! Okay, we're getting melons. So we need to farm 499. I love that this happens to be the one that's there as well. 1, 2... Okay. So that's 36. I don't want to start wasting them. If I till here, does that water reach that? It should, right? Because now I can hoe this part as well, and they'll both just have to compete for this middle row. No, I cannot buy this chunk. Actually, I probably could. This one isn't that bad. Now that we know how to get mass amounts of wood, that's a doable chunk. If we start getting melons everywhere constantly, like I'm just running back and forth trying to get melons, I don't think this will be that bad. I do need a way that I can get over them though without, well, like, here, let me test. If I hop, oh, it did break it. Oh, that's really embarrassing. I didn't think it would. Now I just need to finish this row. Okay. We have our first profitable melon slices, which we can then turn into our first 3 melon blocks. Oh my god, one just grew in front of me. So this is where the challenge is going to start. We have 3 melon blocks, but when I break this, I get 5 slices because of my fortune 3. But that means I need 9 slices to make a block. So if we just had Silk Touch, we would be fine. So we really need the XP, and we really need this to stop messing around with my axe. You can roll natural Silk Touch, right? Or am I crazy? What? I just put my axe in and it's Silk Touch. Oh, we're so back. Okay, so I just need the levels. Holy birchwood. How much more do I need? I think we're a little over halfway. Yeah, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 stacks, I think. Which means I'm gonna stop planting the saplings. So 128 is 2 stacks of a block, which means 256 is 4 stacks and 512 is 8 stacks. So I need a little less than 8 stacks of melons. That's a little crazy. Yo, we got another bee in the same area. I wasn't going to replant these, but I'm getting nervous that I don't have enough now. I wish we got to do more with the workers, like the Blue Bee and George stuff, because there is a farmer one. I think they just give a flat boost to whatever is around them. Like, there's a lumberjack one. I think it boosts tree growth in the area around its range, so that would have been really useful. But you also need compact diamonds of the tool it needs, and a compact diamond is 81 diamonds. So for a lumberjack, I would have needed 81 times 3? Okay, I think I got rid of the forest. I don't know if this is enough or if I need another stack. Shoot, I think I need another stack. So I need to finish this stack of wood. I think we might just go around breaking birch trees. Over halfway. I hate breaking trees that you can see from your house, but we need all the wood we can get. Is this enough? Yes, okay. So give me all of this. It's actually becoming a long walk over here. So this should be all of that. Okay. 499 melons. Light work. I just need level 30. One more time, my friends, please. You guys got this. Light work. Actually, the easiest thing in the world. Over halfway? Yes, that's it. That's so it, right? Yes, okay. Now we can take this axe. Silk Touch. Flat Silk Touch, I'll take it. I don't think we need Fortune 3 on this because I'm worried about it breaking. Maybe I'll just use it until it breaks or gets low enough, then I can use them to repair each other. But let's start the Great Melon Farm. So just off this, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really need a way that lets me get over easier. So that's 8 melons. Bang. That's our first 11. That's not bad. Probably never gonna get to grow those, but whatever. I feel like I just gotta... Oh my god, I hate when that happens. I was gonna say, I feel like I just gotta use everything we have that's organic and just try to get as much bone meal as possible. Okay, this is the slowest process in the world. I might just buy a stack of bones from the shop for like $6,000 because this is ridiculous. We got 1 pumpkin and then it's like 2 bone meal per vine stem thing. Hello, are you fully grown? Oh, brother. Okay, I'll be right back. So see, we can add a stack, 6,000, sure. Wow. Then turn it all into bone meal. So that's 3 stacks of bone meal. Okay, so I should just go through and make sure everything is grown. It's also weird that melons and pumpkins can't be bone mealed. Like, I wonder why that was decided. Who made that decision and why was it just to hurt me in this moment? This challenge has made me get so many things that I never thought I would have to craft in this game, and to such a crazy degree. 512 lightning rods, all that smooth stone, 500 melons. I feel like that one might be doable in a normal world. If I didn't get this bone meal, we'd be here for the rest of our lives. I didn't realize how many weren't grown. Okay, that's full now. Now the hope is that I can run around and chop melons, and before I can finish the rotation, more will have grown. Is that crazy? Okay, now there's some all the way over there. If we deposit, we're already at 28, so we need 8 stacks. It's crazy to think that there is a melon per hour number happening right now. There's a limit to how many melons I can physically get. Technically, this is the edge of the chunk. So I think I'll do the same thing I did over there, over here. Hey, now I can use these 5 melons. Okay. So now this row and that row have double the production rate, I hope. Almost at our first stack. Would this solve my issue about not being able to run around? You get kind of stuck for a second, but it doesn't seem to count as a drop. So as long as I don't jump, this could work. I definitely do not have enough wood to do all of these, but I can at least do some. Bang. Ah, so now I can somewhat run around. I need to get more wood, but this is working. Sheesh. 16 more. Bang. This isn't that bad. Right now, I'm not even about you. I got the wood from the house, and I think it's just enough. Yep, 4 to spare. That's peak. Look at all these melons. And now as long as I don't jump, I can run anywhere I want. That's peak. It's definitely still not fast enough, but we'll get there eventually. 2 stacks. 3 stacks. Over halfway. Yes! I also need to repair this pickaxe. So I should be able to do that, right? Slow touch, efficiency 4, unbreaking 3. Bang. I feel like Avery breaking those blue flowers in a world-destroying something doesn't exist Wi-Fi's craft. You get what I'm saying. 5 stacks, 6 stacks. Where did you come from? Hey! How? Okay, less than 1 stack left. We need this to be 51. Okay, I think this is it. I think we can get through the pumpkins, and then we might have to accept our fate. 35, 40, 49, 51. Whew, what are the odds that the next gate is just like 500 wool? We are so close. Chunk 51. Actually gonna have to swim. Okay, so this is 12,500 in dark oak or bamboo and vines. Oh my god, both of those feel so doable. We got so close. All right, I'm gonna grab some things and I'll meet you guys back here. Okay, guys, this is it. End of the line. We have a nice little stool. Can I make another one right here? Yeah. Unfortunately, we did not make it. I actually can't believe that. We got so close, and that genuinely might be the most accessible one we've seen. If we had like 5 more days, I think we could get past that. And then, what, probably like 3 more to get into the cave, a few more to get to the top. This challenge was crazy. I had to collect quantities of items that I didn't even know was possible to do in this limited amount of space. 512 lightning rods! Oh my god. Okay, well, if you got this far in the video, thank you so much. This was a lot different than my usual ones. Vanilla style. It was actually really fun to do. I love the aesthetic of all of this. The borders up to the sky is crazy. But at the end of the day, it means a ton if you got this far. You are a true, definitely dead audience community member. I just broke more melons than I ever have in my whole life and probably ever will. But I'm dying. I want to know what's behind that so bad. If you guys want to see 200 days of this, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Crazy videos coming soon. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. All you had to do was make XP a little faster. That was it. Even a couple days and we would have got there. That was it. That's all it would have taken. See? That's not so hard, is it? That's not so hard!